Alright, Lucas, this is the second part of the video. I just wanted to give you an idea of everything that you're getting so that you know what all's coming, what all you need to get, and the condition that it's in. Let's see, we'll start off first. This is your battery terminal. It's got two inputs for set screws as well as ring terminal input on top. There's a container. It's got a bunch of ring terminals and stuff. I'm going to throw all that in an envelope for you, throw it in the package. That should be enough terminals to get you through everything that you need to do the install. After the battery, you've got your main fuse holder. This is SoundQuest. It's made by Stinger. You can see the two terminals, and then there is a self-tapping screw in the middle for it to mount. I've also got two A&L fuses. These fuses are 100 amp and you actually only need 60 amp, but I don't have anything smaller. Anything that you need, there should be a local stereo shop there around there somewhere that has the fuses and stuff. After that fuse box comes this fuse box. This is a two-way fuse distribution block. Has the capabilities of supplying 2 amps. You're only going to use one side to my knowledge. So there is an extra fuse in there. There's a couple extra fuses there. Again, this is made by Stinger. You will need to get some power wire. I do not have any power wire to send you. I do have it in an email that I'm going to send you here in a minute. 8-gauge power wire should be just fine for this amp. While we're talking about the amp, I'll go ahead and show it to you. This is the MB Cord ONX 480. As you can see, it does have a few scratches on it. All this stuff is used. Most of it is in great condition. Some of it's a little bit dirty, but it all works 100% guaranteed. This is all your wire connections on it. Your outputs, and then your power, your ground, your remote control is on that side. Your RCAs and all of your adjustments is on this side. After that, we will go ahead and I'll show you the component sets that I've got here. They're MB Cord component sets. These are your passive crossovers. You've got one for each side. You've got two 6.5 drivers. Excuse me, that one's got some dust on it. Both of them are perfectly fine shape. They were ran for a couple months and then taken out of the vehicle they were in. These are your grills. Inside of the grills, the tweeters are mounted on both of them. The tweeters pop out really easily. I will tell you this, when I was getting everything together, I noticed that one of the MB Cord tweeters had a wire loose from the back of it. Can't really see it right here, but it did have a ground wire loose. I glued it back on. It needs to be soldered. But what these are is these are CDT silk dome tweeters. I paid about $120 for them. I just sold a set last week on the boards for $60 or $70. Anyways, they're silk dome tweeters. They're there. You can repair the MB cords, whatever you want to do. Me personally, I think the CDTs sound better. These are silk dome. The MB cord are titanium dome. They do have two very distinct different sounds. Whatever you want to use is up to you. These are the Infinity 6x9s. As you can see, they're both three-way 6x9s. Complete, no damage done to them on both of them. They both sound really good. Believe it or not, these do have pretty decent bass response for little 6x9s. Here is a JVC head unit. As you can see, the cage and everything's with it. Right there is all your wiring. I explained in detail in the email I'm going to send you how to install this, how to wire it up. The trim piece around it is what was in my truck. I'll probably take that off before I package it up to you. Here's one set, two set, three set of, I believe they're 17-foot Stinger RCA cables. I think one set's been used, two sets haven't. I've also got 2 IXOS Y adapters. As explained in email why you need those. I also threw an extra short blue RCA in there at Scotia or something like that. And finally, the 2 MTX10s. Just like everything else, these are used. However, still 100% fully functional. They're pretty clean. I think I bought these like 12 years ago, brand new. They're Thunder 4000 series. As you can see, no damage or anything on the back of them. They sound pretty good. They're not gonna, rock the block or anything, but I think they sound great. I listen to mostly country music. They've got really good bass response, just make the music sound good. Now I did want to show you this in a little detail. I don't know if the video will quite show it yet, but right here where my finger is, there's some cracking right there. Now, if you flip the speaker over, and again, you're probably not going to be able to see this real good with the camera, but you'll see it once you get it. The crack is just on the laminate that's on the surface of the cone. It doesn't go all the way through the cone. And there is a little spot right here on the surround. But, as I said, the speakers do work good. If you listen, it's completely silent when I push up and down on the cone. They've never been pushed hard or anything. I think I ran 100 watts a piece to them. And like I said, they both sounded great. So here is all of your equipment. Oh, and this is a wiring schematic that I printed up for you. Tells you how to wire everything up. I'm going to include it in the box with everything. I think you're going to have 2 boxes. I'm going to include it in. I'm also going to send it to you in email. But I'll pan back out. There's everything that you're going to be getting. And I'm getting ready to head down to the post office now, get it all packaged up, and it'll be on its way to you. I hope you enjoy it when you get it. Please leave me positive feedback, and hope everything's all right. If you need to contact me, have any questions or any problems, you have my email. You can also call me or text me, area code 740-253-6668. I do work a lot. I go to school full time. I have a kid and my wife works. So sometimes texting is the best way to get a hold of me. But hopefully these will be arriving in your door in about 3 or 4 days.